Welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Christopher Osterman has joined us. He has recently been promoted to Battalion Chief for Strategic Planning for the Hilton Head Fire District. So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
And you said today you've been with the fire district for 6 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so it's good to meet you.
Good to be here.
We know his wife, Natalie Osterman. I just have to mention it. She is the CEO of the Greater Bluffton Chamber of Commerce. So we've known her, so this is the first time meeting you.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about the annual report, your role as a strategic planner, how you use this report. But tell us a little bit about your background, Christopher.
So I've been with Hilton Island Fire Rescue for 6 years to the date. So I was hired as a fire inspector and then worked my way up to the Battalion Chief of Strategic Planning and been in that position for 2 years now. So.
What drew you to this career?
My father actually worked for fire rescue in the early 2000s. So when I had the opportunity after college to pursue the same kind of career in fire rescue, I jumped at the opportunity.
All right. So your role as a strategic planner is critical because it's part of what you do, the mission, how you improve the fire district. So this document right here is the annual report for 2024. So how do you use this information to plan for 2025 and beyond?
Yep, so we use all the information gathered by all the different divisions within fire rescue. We go over all of their successes and accomplishments. And then as part of that process, I'm able to help the fire chief and our administrative staff basically plan for the future of fire rescue, what we can anticipate in 2025 in relation to budgeting, our overall strategic plan, and then the types of incidents we might respond to.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a few specifics. So for the viewers that might not know the different divisions in the fire rescue, how many are there and what are they?
So we have 3 overall encompassing divisions. So our executive division is the fire chief's office, our emergency management office, and then our fleet maintenance. So we have a shop of mechanics that's designed basically to repair all of our apparatus in-house. Our administrative division, which is the division that I report to, is strategic planning, our 911 communication dispatch center, communications and marketing, and our community outreach and recruitment section. And then our operations division is the division that the public is most often seeing, is the men and women that are responding to the calls on a daily basis.
All right, so in the entire fire rescue, I'm going to say department, how many people?
So we have 111 people out on the fire stations every single day.
Okay.
And then we have about 30 people within our headquarters division. So we're about 150 strong.
All right. You want to give some of the stats? I don't know if you know them by heart, but here's some interesting statistics from your report that I think are pretty cool.
Yep. So we responded to just over 10,000 calls for service in 2024, which equates to about 14,000 unit responses individually. So we're up about 30% from 2020, and we get busier every year as we see our demand for service increase. Training was a big accomplishment for us in 2024. We had just over 35,000 hours of training. Our 911 communication center answered about 60,000 phone calls, and that's 911 calls and non-emergent phone calls. So yeah, it's another very busy year for fire rescue, and we're looking forward to a busier 2025.
And you have, in fire rescue, are the paramedics part of that, or EMS?
Correct, yes. So our line personnel are cross-trained as firefighters and either EMTs or paramedics.
All right, very good. And you're very involved, which I love because we've talked with Cinda on the community outreach side. You're very involved with community education, as you mentioned, as one of the divisions. That's so important to you all to help the community understand not only what you do, but what they can do to be safe.
Absolutely. Yep. So we look at each of our station districts, and we basically take our historical incident data and determine what types of risks are prevalent to that community. And then our risk reduction team basically develops a program specific to that community so we can accomplish and try to reduce those risks within that specific neighborhood.
Okay, Christopher, we've got about a minute left. Is there anything specifically from this report in 2024, which is located at Town Hall, and you can, of course, see it on the website too, anything that is kind of you're thinking about for 25 and 6 as far as the head of strategic planning that we need? Do we need more equipment? Do we more what else? What do you...
Yes, all the above. All the above.
More people, more training, more equipment, more.
I think our biggest thing is taking our data and basically understanding where our resources are most needed depending on the time of year. So we're fixing to come upon summer. So we know that certain areas of the town are going to get increasingly busy. So we have to understand, while remaining fiscally responsible, how we can increase the resources to provide the same quality of service that we provide.
Very good. Well, again, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your promotion. It's great to meet you. Christopher Osterman, who is the new battalion chief for the Hilton Head Fire Rescue. And we'll be right back with more news. Don't go away.